take a shot in the strong rum. Cause all I be is friends. We just party on the ends, and we don't make from a problem. When I be liming from, liming so people know what we are about. No time is over. We just party on. You're feeling this, feeling high. Put your bottles in the sky and then look at the cup and make up look empty. Somebody pour a shot in the glass. Hey, hey, hey. Whole night we drinking, drinking. Whole day we drinking. They say I drinking too much and too fast. Hey, hey, hey. Whole night we drinking, drinking. Whole day we drinking, drinking. Whole day, whole night we drinking. Drinking rum must be 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 drinking. Drinking rum. But you know you wanna help. Don't worry about me at all. Leave me, let me fall, 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 fall. Gravity pull me near. Gravity pull me nearer to the rum. But time and is no just fun. Cause once we liming down, liming so people know what we are about. No time is over. We just back here, I'm feeling, feeling high. Put your bottles in the sky and get up and make up look empty. Somebody pour a shot in my glass. Hey, hey, hey. Whole night we drinking, drinking. Whole day we drinking. They say I drinking too much and too fast. Hey, hey, hey. Whole night we drinking, drinking. Whole day we drinking, drinking rum. Whole day, whole night we drinking, drinking rum must be drinking.
What's in your cup?
Must be drinking, drinking rum must be drinking.
If you're drinking from a cup.
Drinking rum must be drinking.
Greetings, greetings, greetings and salutations, one and all.
Drinking rum must be drinking.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the night shift of DJ Kevin Steele. It's community and finance night. I want to see who's paying attention. It's Healthy Love Night. Yeah, we're putting our glasses up here. We're drinking. Kerry John. Track called Drink King.
Somebody pour a shot in my glass. Whole night we drinking, drinking.
I want to say big ups to all the rum panions out there.
Drinking too much and too fast. Hey, hey, hey. Drinking, drinking.
We all need some company, right?
Whole day, whole night we drinking. Drinking, rum must be drinking.
Big ups to those who are locked in from near, from far. Those on tuning radio on the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele, welcome to you. If you're hailing from across the pond, top of the morning to you. Those locked in on One Harmony Radio over there in the UK. King Genius, Queen Genius. Much love to you. Big ups to those who are locked in on the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com. Big up Mr. Lindsay. Mr. Lindsay, I don't forget you, you know. It was good hanging out on Sunday. Fun times, good times. Hey, Shoshana. Blessings to you. Greetings to those who are locked in out of New Jersey. NIE Radio. With my brother from another mother, the Motivator. Listen, brother, I saw your call today. I just lost track of time and actually forgot to call you back. I do apologize. I will link you tomorrow. One of New Jersey's finest, the Motivator. Also to New Jersey. If you're locked in on mix102.com. Blessings to you. And their sister station out of Jamaica, Earth 96 FM. Symbol, always putting in the work. Respect, brother. Blessings to those who are locked in out of New York, exhibiting the power of music on island worldwide. China Nicole, Gary, and the Jump Out production crew, much love to you. Respect, 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 much and love. Those who are locked in, bubbling in the stew pot on Zeno FM. Welcome, welcome.
Bring the rum for me. Somebody
The massive on YouTube Live.
whole night we drinking.
Welcome, welcome.
Drinking.
Those who are locked in on the home of the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.
Whole day we drinking.
Blessings to you and welcome.
Drinking, mama say we drinking. Whole day we drinking. Drinking.
I said we're drinking. You drinking?
Drinking, mama say we drinking. Somebody drinking, mama say we drinking. Somebody drinking, mama say we drinking.
Someone Atlanta representing in the building. Blessings, the magical one, Merlin. So what's in your cup? Stay in your cup. Therein lies a part of the problem. Why you have it in a cup if you're going to stay in the cup? Let's talk about it. I want to say thank you to my segment sponsors. Pulse Media Group. When being in a moment is priceless. Go ahead and get my link. If you're on a stream on your event on a secure platform, you're not too sure how to get it done, the people over at Pulse Media Group can get it done for you or with you. You know, point in the right direction. If you're looking for somewhere to host your website in an effort to build your community, Pulse Media Group, those people are one of us. Reach out to them 754-999-1140, or you can reach out to me, Kevin Stew, 773-789-STEW. We can get you hooked up. Thank you, Pulse Media Group. They host my website. They can host yours too. I want to say thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands. Althea is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broward County, North Miami-Dade, and South Palm Beach counties. She comes to you, bringing her table, her oils, and over 20 years massage therapy experience. Go ahead and give her a call and schedule your appointment today. If you're in any of those places, Palm Beach County, South Palm Beach, North Miami-Dade, or in Broward County, call her up, 954-655-9000. Believe me, you will not be disappointed. She only has one request outside of paying her. It's that you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else when she's done. It's called the Kevin Stew class. Yeah, man. Famous for falling asleep on the massage table. Hey, G Angel.
Drinking rum, must be drinking rum. Drinking rum, must be drinking. Drinking rum, must be drinking. Somebody drinking rum, must be drinking. Somebody drinking rum, must be drinking rum. Drinking somebody.
I want to say thank you to the Global Base. The Global Base navigates your journey across music, marketing, event planning, and much, much more. It's a realm where social spheres awaken through their mastery. Go ahead and embrace the invitation to liberate your creativity unbounded and free. Just like their consultation. Free 99. Can't beat that with a long stick. The Global Base is your catalyst for everything related to music, event planning, production, radio, marketing and promotion. Get connected with them. The Global Base, DAGlobalBASE.com. Tell them you heard about them on the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele. I want to say thank you to McNeil Trucking. McNeil Trucking is a veteran owned and South Florida licensed moving company. Yeah man, one of us, you know. So if you want to move from the Keys up to Jacksonville, you want to move from Naples to Palm Beach, from Pompano to Pensacola, and all points in between. You want to move out of state, you want to move into the state. You want to put some things in storage or in packaging in order for it to be shipped. You want to take something to the shippers. Don't know how to get there, don't know who to take it there. Don't worry. You have name, you have number. McNeil Trucking. 954-406-9740. Somebody. Big up to the McNeil family at McNeil Trucking. With McNeil Trucking, your goods are in good hands. Call them up today. Schedule your move and tell them Kevin Steele sent you.
Somebody pass another runs. Like the matter where you're from. You could take a
Hey Gary and the Jump Out production crew. Whenever you're all ready to move out to New York, you know, McNeil Trucking is the people to call, yeah? When you call them, you say, Kevin Steele said I must call you. Much love to the Island Worldwide family. Hey, Nikki.
Whole night we drinking. Whole day we drinking. This year drinking too much and too far.
Angela, I see you shaking her leg.
Drinking. Whole day we drinking. Whole day, whole night we drinking.
Whole day, whole night, we're drinking. I don't know what it is you're drinking. I don't know why it is you're drinking. But Kerry John says, whole night we're drinking. Or, he's a drink king. So you know he's hanging out with his rumpanians. Only sometimes they're sober. That's fine. Merlin says what's in her cup stays in her cup. And that's fine. Nikki says already to ingest what we're pouring out in this session. So in this edition of Healthy Love, we're talking detox. So when you do all that drinking, at some point in time you're gonna have to get rid of it, right? So how are you going about doing that? Tonight we're gonna be joined by the Vagina Lady once again. Yeah, y'all know her. I know y'all, some of you love her. Some more than others. And that's fine. Because I love her too. Yeah, she's an awesome person. So Ramona Riley will be joining us a little bit later on. And in her line of work, life calls, literally. And she answers that call. It's one of the things that she does. It's one of the reasons why we're connected with her, because life calls. And she helps to bring lives into this world. It's not a simple task by any stretch of the imagination, but she does it and she loves it. And tonight, well, we had started a couple of weeks ago talking about detoxing on an emotional level. So we did the emotional detox. And it was quite the night. And I did tell you that we're going to continue along those lines. And so tonight is that continuation along those lines, where we'll be addressing detoxing. And in tonight's episode, Ramona will be joining us, and we'll be talking a bit about the detox that we're more familiar with. Getting the build-up of toxins out of our body. That's inside, getting it outside. We're expelling it. And one of the things I'm curious about is a topical detox. Now, everybody by now should know when you hear topical, you're talking about on the skin. So how exactly does that work? I got nothing, really. I don't. And so Ramona will be coming to join us. I don't know if she'll be telling us about what it is and how to do it, or telling us that there's no such thing. What will she be telling us about topical detoxing? You got to stick around to find out. 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. You can call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram. They all work. You're invited to call a friend, tell a friend, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, or your enemies too. Call up somebody, anybody, everybody. Let them know it's right here, right now. This is the place that you need to be. Healthy Love, right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew on kevinstew.com and affiliates. You heard me mention some of the affiliates earlier on. One Harmony Radio, NIE Radio, Mix102.com, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, Earth 96 FM, Island Worldwide. These are the ones that I know. On Zeno FM, Kevin's the Stew Pot on Zeno FM. So there are so many ways that you can jump on in and tune in and share it with your friends, and even with people that you don't like. Share it with them too. I don't mind. You shouldn't either. So what are detoxes? Are they different from cleanses? According to NCCIH, this, of course, is the National Institutes of Health.gov site. A variety of detoxification diets, regimens, and therapies sometimes are called detoxes or cleanses. And they have been suggested as ways to remove toxins from your body, ways to lose weight, ways to promote good health. Detoxification programs may involve a single process or a variety of approaches. We're talking about fasting, drinking only juices or similar beverages, eating only certain foods, using dietary supplements or other commercial products, using herbs, cleansing the colon, the lower intestinal tract, with enemas, laxatives, colon hydrotherapy, also referred to as colonic irrigation or colonics. You have reducing environmental exposures, and you have the sauna. Now, these programs may be advertised commercially, offered at a health center or part of naturopathic treatment. And if you know Ramona, you know she tries to go the natural way most of all. And I'm down for it. I really am. So they're chatting in the chat room to each other. These programs, you find them everywhere. Now, not all detox programs are created equal. You just have to find the ones that work for you. Some detox programs can be unsafe and falsely advertised. And you have to ask the question, what about safety when you're considering a detox? How safe is it? Who has done this? What has been the results? Are there any side effects? What are the side effects? Everything that you do, there's a side effect. Whether it's a positive one or a negative one, there is a side effect. What are the ones that we are facing when we do this? The CDC recommends chelation therapy. It's a type of chemical detoxification procedure. And this is one used to remove metals, toxic metals, from the body in some specific serious cases. I didn't go looking into that. And I think that one is pretty interesting. I don't know if Ramona is going to talk about it any. Because, whenever she's on, I kind of take a seat in the back. That way, I can learn something. Yes, I like learning things too. Just so that y'all know. But this type of therapy has some side effects. The chemical therapy, the chelation or chelation, whichever way you choose to pronounce it, can have some side effects that include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, headaches, fevers, and allergic reactions. Now, if you're talking about introducing chemicals into the body to produce a reaction of cleansing, then you must be expelling some way, somehow. Fevers cause sweats. Diarrhea, expulsion. Vomiting, expulsion. So, does that mean that it works? Because it's expelling things from the body, right? So, G Angel said, I did green juice in the NutriBullet last week and didn't strain it. And boy, did it clean me out. And she said, I was told I drank too much. Now, whole night you were a drink king? You are the drink queen? Talk to me. How that work? And so, what was in your green juice, G Angel? 773-789-STEW. Gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. You can call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram, like I said. Of course, you can communicate if you're locked in on the YouTube Live. You can communicate there in the chat. But let me know, what have you tried? What works for you? And G Angel, I'm curious about what's in that green juice. Any of our listeners on any of the affiliate platforms, if I could find out from you also, what detoxes have you done? Have you done any? Have you been looking into some? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Before I go, well, I'll do it at the end of the broadcast. I didn't remember to promote the audiobook Empowered. And I want y'all to remember that book exists. Whether you take the paperback because you like you're tactile, so you like feeling the pages through your fingers, or you can go for the digital copy, that's fine. The audiobook is also available. And I narrated the audiobook. I learned a lot when I narrated it. You'll learn a lot from listening to it. Empowered, essential concepts and strategies every woman should know about self-defense. It's an informative and educational read, or listen, as the case may be. So, what does the research say about detoxes and cleanses? There have only been a small number of studies on detoxification as it relates to the types of programs that are available and how it has worked with people. And while some have had positive results on weight and fat loss, insulin resistance and blood pressure, the studies themselves have been of low quality, with study design problems, few participants, lack of peer review. These are some of the things that were named as pitfalls with some of these studies. A 2015 review concluded that there was no compelling research to support the use of detox diets for weight management or eliminating toxins from the body. A 2017 review said that juicing and detox diets can cause initial weight loss because of low intake of calories, but that they tend to lead to weight gain once a person resumes a normal diet. There have been no studies on long-term effects of detoxification programs. Now, let's look into this for a moment. So you did a little detox. You lost some weight. They're saying the weight will come back. It's not going to stay gone. So we don't have much proof that the detox worked. Well, if you did something and your result was what you were going for, doesn't that mean that it worked? For however long, does it mean that it worked? If you go to the gym to lose weight, or go check gym, whichever works for you, that's fine. But if you go to work out in order to lose weight, and you have done so as a result of your efforts, what do you think is going to happen if you stop going? Does that mean that the gym, either the gymnasium or the gyms, does it mean that they were ineffective? Does it mean that they don't work? No. It just means that you stopped doing what you were doing in order to make it happen. Not to say that once you detox, you're to continue regularly detoxing like every 3 to 4 weeks or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have toxins in your body and you do something to get them out and you have favorable results as a result of doing that, then what you did works. And that's just a simple science for me. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, have taken action against several companies selling detox or cleansing products because they either contained illegal, potentially harmful ingredients, they were marketed using false claims that they could treat serious diseases, or they were, in the case of medical devices used for colon cleanses, they were marketed for unapproved uses. Now, not to say that it didn't work, just to say that they didn't meet certain criteria. Interestingly enough, there are products that are approved by the FDA and the FTC that when you look at the ingredients on the label and you look up the ingredients on these labels, they are toxic. They could cause serious disease or damage, and they could potentially have harmful ingredients. So everything is within context, right? As Isat would say, context matters. Some juices used in detoxes and cleanses that haven't been pasteurized or treated in other ways to kill harmful bacteria can make people sick. The illness itself can be serious in children, elderly people, and those with weakened immune systems. Well, when you are watching TV or listening to the radio and you hear some of these commercials come on about medicinal products, half of the commercial is telling you what the product does, the name of the product, and how you can benefit from using it. The other half of the commercial is a disclaimer. So notice what I said was in the first half and what the rest of it is. So the disclaimer is just about half as long as everything, the other three parts put together. I may be exaggerating, but you get my point. There are products out there that are meant for good and are marketed and approved as such that have adversely negative results or reactions. Or they could have. So, not to say that it will have, but it could have. Some juices are made from foods that are high in oxalate, a naturally occurring substance. And two examples of high oxalate foods are spinach and beets. Now, drinking large quantities of high oxalate juice can increase the risk for kidney problems. However, when you look at spinach and you look at beets, aren't these some of the most recommended superfoods that they are? Rich in iron, help with blood cleansing. What helps with that health? It helps to clean out the system because it contributes to the digestive system being optimized. But yet still, large quantities can cause kidney problems, which of course is one of the main organs that does the detoxing, because your kidneys and your liver are high up there when it comes to the detoxifying activities, right? People with diabetes should follow the eating plan recommended by their healthcare team. If you have diabetes, you want to consult your healthcare providers before making major changes in your eating habits. Before doing things like going on a detox diet or changing your eating patterns. If you are in excellent health, you need to consult with your physician before changing your eating habits or taking on a detoxification program. Not because you have diabetes means that you stand out any differently from someone who doesn't. Yes, you stand out, but it's not that different. Don't be fooled. So, detoxing, depending on when, where, who, has its pitfalls, has its benefits. Diets that severely restrict calories or the types of food you eat usually don't lead to lasting weight loss and may not provide all the nutrients that you need. Okay, fair enough. Which diet provides all the nutrients that you need? I'll wait. Because I don't think there's one. Either you're going to go across the board in order to maximize the kind of nutrients that you can get from food. And I don't even think I need to go much further than that. What nutrients are we getting from food today? What are the types of food that gives you the most nutrients? And how much of those foods are not genetically modified, are not saturated with pesticides and fertilizers? I'll wait. Because, yeah, that's what I thought. So, like the old Jamaican saying, anyway, it's on Makajukyo. For those who not too familiar with the Jamaican vernacular, not too skilled on the patois. Any way that you turn, you're running into problems. So, let's find the path of least problems. Let's go where the Makajuk is lightest. And let's choose some things from that so as we can maximize our efforts in detoxing. Colon cleansing. These procedures may have side effects, some of which can be serious. Harmful side effects are more likely in people with a history of gastrointestinal disease. Colon surgery, severe hemorrhoids, kidney disease, heart disease. Once you have these things, a colon cleanse may not be your best friend. Seek alternative measures. It's only natural. It only makes sense. Let me not say it's only natural. It only makes sense. You have these issues. You know the other organs that are affected when you have these issues. So what do? You make sure to stay within certain parameters and guidelines that you can maximize your results based on your efforts. And it is not to say that you're going to get the same results as me because I don't have some of these conditions. I don't have the gastrointestinal disease. I don't have the heart disease or the kidney disease or the hemorrhoids. So whatever it is that I am doing wouldn't necessarily be the thing for you. But if you modify it, it might help. Detoxification programs may include laxatives, which can lead to diarrhea. Well, if it's a laxative, typically you're going to go to the bathroom more frequently. In some cases, that is classified as diarrhea. Now, if your laxative isn't sending you to the bathroom, you might need to reconsider that laxative. I'm just saying. Diarrhea can, if it's severe enough, can lead to dehydration and electrolyte imbalances. Well, you expelling a whole lot of fluid from the body. Because at this point, this is how whatever it is that is in your colon is being expelled. Not in its solid form, in its very liquid form. And of course, that can be quite uncomfortable. And understandably so. I remember as a child being told that after the summer break, you need to get a washout before it's back to school. Why exactly would I need to have this washout before I go back to school? Because I have all these toxins that I would have had accumulated over the year or just over the summer. It was a thing. Would I call it effective? It was effective in getting me into the bathroom. It wasn't fun starting. It wasn't fun ending. The middle wasn't fun either because you had to go through certain sensations before you could get to the end. So it wasn't a tasty event. It wasn't a comfortable digesting event. And it wasn't a fun expulsion event. But the results were pretty decent. After the toxins were gone. And so one of the things that we know for sure is that gut health is your best health. And so you keep your gut healthy and your overall health will mimic that. You see some people that are bigger in body, and immediately you would say, oh, that person is unhealthy. Wrong. It doesn't mean that they're unhealthy at all. The size of one's body doesn't make them healthier or more healthy than anybody else. So don't judge the book by the cover. Drinking large quantities of water and herbal tea, let's not leave those out, and not eating any food for days, in consecutive days, this could lead to dangerous electrolyte imbalances. Now, the question there becomes, how many days are we talking about? That wasn't specified. It just said for days in a row. Well, a lot of these detox programs that I've come across that involves a liquid diet per se, or for example, it lasts about you're doing the liquid diet strictly only about 2 or 3 days, right? Some people would do the cabbage soup diet. You're not doing that for more than 5 days, are you? I do remember one of my exes doing a cabbage soup diet. That was never for me, because today I am at the biggest I've ever been in my life. So that life I am not familiar with. Not putting anybody down, not nothing like that. I'm just saying, for me, that wasn't going to happen. If I was going to do the cabbage soup thing, it would have to be for today and maybe tomorrow. That's as far as it would go for me. And one of the interesting things about the cabbage soup is that cabbage is one of those things that would send you to the bathroom or create the atmosphere of a bathroom experience. You understand what I mean? So it's either going to send you to sit on the toilet, or it's going to leave you quite flatulent. And it would, you just walk around just tooting all about. Sound the big things, And so it makes for an interesting diet, an interesting detox program. Again, doesn't work for everybody. So, and yeah, Nikki, cabbage makes you gassy. Spinach moves you too. Okay. I missed out on some of the comments in the chat, so I'm just catching up on it right now. Diarrhea, nausea, headaches, stomach issues from the green juice. It was only 3 vegetables, string beans, cucumber, and spinach. Well, and these are all nutritious foods. Cucumbers, spinach, green beans, all there high up on the list of things to consume regularly. But apparently it's not on the list of things to consume only. And so this was the green juice. How long did you drink the green juice for, G Angel, before it started having an effect, and what was the end result? Well, we know about the bathroom visits. We know about that part. But whereas that was a result from the end, it wasn't the result in the end. In the end, what were the results? Was it for weight adjustment? If so, what was the weight before? What was the weight after? If it was just for a quick cleanse, how did you feel before? How did you feel after? Was there any visible difference? And of course, this is just G Angel's experience. Will it work for, say, Merlin or Nikki the same way? Probably not. It all has to do with what else is going on with you. So, of course, whatever method of detoxification that you choose, that is how you'd have to find out what your body can take. You'd have to look into what you can tolerate. How comfortable is it for your partner or anybody else that lives with you? If you live by yourself, how comfortable are you with it? Is it safe to do even if you live by yourself? So, in your effort to take charge of your health, you want to consult with your healthcare professionals, and you want to not just seek one opinion, seek a few, compile your results, and make an educated decision. If you're going to start any of these detoxes, you want to start small. See how your body reacts to it. And then, and it's interesting to say start small, right? Because the ingredients call for this much of this much of this much of that. And the application calls for this many days or this many times per day over this period of time. Because it's not a one-size-fits-all and you're trying it out, you have to see if your body reacts to it negatively first. So it's small quantities on one time. Then you add a second time and maybe a little bit more. Or you might just do the small quantities for the first time over a short period of time to see how your body reacts to it. And then you can increase that dosage over that same period of time and see before you can get to that full recommended dosage period and quantity. Yeah? Or the administration period and the dosage quantity. So here's a question for you. Are all fasting programs considered detoxes and cleanses? So G Angel's response, I think I gained more weight and still feeling some discomfort in my lower back. How long ago was it that you said you did this, G Angel? Last week. All right, so you're still feeling a little discomfort in your back. Is that discomfort as a result of sitting a lot? Or is it that you just felt the discomfort in your back? And which part of your back? Because if you're talking about lower back on the sides, no, you're talking about your kidneys. Not to say that it is your kidneys that is affected by this detox. I'm just saying where in your lower back you're talking about. And the thought that you gained more weight, so you had diarrhea and vomiting and a headache, which means all of those things contribute to you not wanting to eat more. So with you expelling, you ended up gaining weight? How you work that out? No, G Angel. Let's revisit that one. Check those numbers again. You may have the paper upside down that you wrote it down on or something. You can't have your end result being more than your starting point when you're not putting in as much as you're putting out. That just doesn't work. Now, although some fasting programs are advertised with detoxification claims, other fasting programs, including intermittent fasting and periodic fasting, are being researched for health promotion, disease prevention, improved aging, and in some cases, weight loss. But there are no firm conclusions about their effects on human health, and also fasting can cause headaches, fainting, weakness, and dehydration. Interesting thing about fasting. You have intermittent fasting, which lasts from a period of time today to a period of time tomorrow. So one day into the next. And you would eat your last meal at a certain time this one day, and you won't break your fast until a certain time the next. Simple. Intermittent fasting. You're not doing it constantly over the period of several days. Just like the name says, intermittently. There are some that go on full fasts and stick to the very basics, crackers and water. Now, the interesting thing about that is crackers is flour. You add water to flour and it expands. Let that, just think about that for a moment. But that's the thought when people think fasting, right? And that's fine. Now, because it's intermittent fasting, you're going to eat what you normally eat, but you just won't do it at the time that you normally do it. You skip a meal or two. That's pretty much how that goes. Now, I could be wrong, but that's how I know how it goes. And I don't say that I know a lot, but I know that. Dairy products detox my body wickedly. So there we have another unintentional detox of sorts. So for those who are lactose intolerant, once you get to the milk, cow's milk, the dairy products, the milk, the cheese, once you get into that realm, once you ingest any of that, your body, because you don't have the enzymes that are required to deal with these toxins, these foods, the lactose, because your body doesn't process it well. Now you have adverse reactions. So in a sense, there are some people that I know that say, boy, you know, I'm kind of bung up. I'm kind of toxic. I need a little bit of a cleanse. Let me drink a half cup of milk. Now, these are the same people that you mention cow and they cringe. And so they're going to drink a little bit of cow's milk, or they're going to have some regular ice cream. What happens? That same thing that Merlin was talking about, that horrible adverse effect of your stomach in knots and you living a significant portion of your day sitting on a toilet. Are you cleansed? It's a dirty experience, but are you cleansed? So, yes, your body expels, and sometimes violently, some of the things that are inside of you. And at the end, no pun intended, you may feel better. And so, the lactose detox, Merlin, I wouldn't recommend for you. Since dairy products don't work well with you, I wouldn't say you should use that method. You want to try something else. And so we have an idea of what a detox is and how it works. I know we're waiting for Ramona to join us. Let me see if I have been updated. let's see if we can get her before, because she promised, like I said, I promised a comfort to a fool. So she said she would join us by video. She just messaged me. Let me see if I can get her on the telly. Let's see if we can get her by phone. Because then when she's just leaving the hospital. So when, at least that way, by the time she gets in, she could probably grace us with her visual presence. Let's see if we can make that happen. Yes? All right, so we can take a quick break. That we can do. It's the top of the hour. We can take a quick break, and when we come back from the break, we should have a little bit of Ramona, the vagina lady Riley, one way or another. Either we're looking at her or we're just hearing her, and we can have a little bit of a talk about this detox, and maybe I can get some answers about this topical detox that she told me about. She didn't tell me that there is one. She just mentioned topical detox, and I left it right there because I'm going with her flow at this point. So let's see what we can get out of Ramona. Again, let me take this opportunity to mention and show you the book cover, those of you who are watching. So if you decide to go on a journey to find this audiobook, you can do so. Visiting kevinstew.com is one of the easy ways to do so, to find it. It's empowered, essential concepts and strategies every woman should know about self-defense. And it is authored by Jonathan Field, narrated by yours truly, Kevin Stew. It's all about situational awareness. It's all about knowing what you can use to your advantage when in a disadvantaged situation. Empowered, you will learn a lot from it. It works well for both men and women. Don't let the title fool you. Don't be swayed by it. Get one today. Download your audiobook today. Visit kevinstew.com, click on the book cover. It takes you straight to where you need to be, or you can do the search yourself. Empowered, essential concepts and strategies every woman should know about self-defense.
Is your church, business, or private event at risk of being left behind? Then let Pulse eMedia Group be your one-stop shop to capture your vision and mission for your business or showcase your church through live streaming. Celebrate your memories through photos and videos for your wedding, youth concerts, women's ministries, and men's outreach programs in action. We will even help you develop specialized ads to enhance and expand your opportunities to reach new clients and new seekers to better serve your community. At Pulse eMedia Group, it's not either or. Call us at 754-999-1140. Pulse eMedia Group.
Build a fort. How do refrigerators run? How do fish learn how to swim?
Kids.
Hey Dad, how do you throw a curveball? How do you build a fort? How do refrigerators run? How do fish learn how to swim?
Kids ask a lot of questions.
How high can you jump?
But you don't have to know every answer.
How many phone numbers are there?
Because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent.
How do cell phones work?
There are thousands of children in foster care who don't need every question answered.
What's electricity?
They just need you.
What's the moon made of?
For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Get your Miracle Fire Rub for all joint pain, port sore, circulation, inflammation, and other aches and pain. Rub it on, the pain is gone. Rub it twice, then you feel nice. Miracle Fire Rub is all natural, all herbal with no side effects. Order yours today, 876-808-5903 or call 876-372-1366. Miracle Fire Rub. Rub it on, pain is gone. Rub it twice, then you feel nice.
Yes, this is Ed Robinson, and I endorse
Sendwave.
Hey, wanna send money to your family and friends in Jamaica easily? And that's with no transfer fees? Then Sendwave is the answer. With Sendwave, you send money fast and simple, right from your phone, no transfer fees. Your family can pick up cash at any Lasco, JMMB, and VMBS locations across the island, or get it straight into their bank account. Plus, get $20 credit on your first transfer with promo code RG Radio before November 30th. Download the Sendwave app now. Sendwave makes money off the exchange rate. FX fees are subject to change.
Sendwave.
Well, here it is. The Foundation Radio Network app is now available for Android and iPhones for free. Yes, you heard correctly. Just go to your Google Play Store or your Apple App Store and download the Foundation Radio Network. Big people music with the young in mind. Now you can carry the Foundation Radio Network around with you wherever you go without ever missing a beat. Listen to Clinton Lindsay Mondays through Fridays, 12 noon till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tony Ryan Monday through Thursdays at 5 p.m. Marlon Burrell Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Kevin Stew, Mondays through Wednesday at 10 p.m. And T-Rob, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Check out Reason with Rattigan, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Homegrown with G. Cole, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Hillsman comes to you Sundays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. And Brother Mitch, Mondays through Fridays at 7 a.m. And check out the Foundation Radio Network Top 30 Countdowns on Fridays at 2 p.m. And don't forget to subscribe to Clinton Lindsay's YouTube channel at Clinton Lindsay Official. And cut. What are you doing, dude? You tell me somebody can't direct the thing. I did not. Foundation. People just get the app.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Chew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin's Chew have the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Chew, believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. It's a heart it up. Loud. Kill a beast.
Boy. 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 Last year rough like when Dagabah. Rough. But this year I hear happiness in our heart. I'm God in our thoughts. 2025 and we're alive. This will be the year for you and I. We just standing by. Yes, we will.
New music from Mr. Vegas bringing us back from the break. The track is called Alive. Hey. Yeah, we're still here in 2025. We're still somewhat alive. We're kicking, we're getting kicked. You know, one of the two happening. But time goes on, time rolls on. We're still here, regardless of the situation, regardless of how our health is the condition of our health. We're still here. And like Korik says, every day above ground is a good day. Welcome back to the night shift to DJ Kevin Stewart's Healthy Love Night. And we're talking detox. And as I couldn't get to verbally speak with Ramona just now, she is still at the hospital. Not that she is in hospital, but she is at the hospital because, of course, a big part of her life involves bringing new life into this world. And so she was a part of that experience yet again. And, you know, you can never really plan how these are going to go. With your best, all your best efforts are just that, efforts. The end result is as the Creator decides it will be. But your job is to do your best effort. And so she has been putting in some of her best work. So unfortunately, she hasn't been able to join us just yet. She said she's still at the hospital. She had planned otherwise, but you know, another Jamaican saying for those of you who love all things Jamaica: when man a plan, God a wipe out. So as men plan, God laughs. And there was that saying too: if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. And those two are along the same vein. So we're talking detox. And I know you're curious about the topical detox. I am too. Considering that, as I know it, the main tools for detox reside in us. So we have organs that their jobs are to cleanse. So they help to keep the system clean by removing impurities and finding ways to expel them from the body. They go in through the mouth typically and come out. They enter through the mouth, exit through the anus, generally speaking. Detox diets. What are the tools? Now, a detox diet begins with a healthy regimen of fruits and vegetables. And while these other supplements and activities help, these are the main parts: fruits and vegetables. When considering a detox diet, it is always best to consult a healthcare expert first. So, someone who is in the healthcare field that is well versed along those lines, this is the person that you want to be consulting with, talking with, engaging with as you're about to start the journey, as you are on the journey, and when you complete it. Because if you choose to do anything like this again, you alone probably would not be ideal at remembering all that you went through. Sometimes you need someone along the line with you. So what are some of the tools that come into play? Live Naturally magazine, they have been gracious enough to put together some information along those lines. So first on this list, so it's a little bit of a grocery list. First on this list, first item is curcumin. Now, this phytonutrient is the most potent curcuminoid compound that is found in turmeric. So you get your turmeric and you're off to the races. If you can't tolerate turmeric, we'll talk about that one. It is believed to support detoxification, especially through breaking down toxins and preparing them for elimination. You want to take 1,000 milligrams daily of curcumin. Now, if it is the most potent compound found in turmeric, why not just add some turmeric to your diet? Do you actually need the extract from the turmeric for it to be effective? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm curious. I really am. Garlic is next on your grocery list. Now, like turmeric, garlic is also a phytonutrient that helps the body to detoxify. It is really and truly a very, very, very good natural antibiotic. It contains allicin, a chemical that supports the production of white blood cells and combats toxins. Additionally, it's a major source of sulfate, which supports phase 2 detoxification. So, phase 1 detoxification, yeah, it's all good and well. Getting to phase 2, now you're stepping up your game. Add some garlic to the thing, and you're off to the races. Garlic is also considered a chelator, which means it binds to metals as well as other toxins in the body, which are then filtered through the kidney and excreted in urine. You want to get your garlic intake around about 700 to 2100 milligrams daily. Green tea extract or catechins. Green tea is rich in water-soluble polyphenols, and also known as catechins. Now, these are known to aid detoxification by helping flush out toxins from the body and providing antioxidant support. To get your dose of catechins, you can drink green tea or take green tea extract supplements in the form of a capsule, pill, or powder. You want to get 500 milligrams or more daily. Which culture is it that drinks a lot of green tea? Is it the Orientals? The Chinese? But yeah, green tea is up there. Growing up, green tea was my, mint tea was my go-to. Green tea is a little bit different. But green tea, good to go. Jamaicans and people from the Caribbean, we're famous for our teas, and I guess it's the English influence. But we're big on teas. I know someone that has a whole tea tree, and you get to choose from the type of tea that you want. You have your sleepy time tea, you have your bathroom visit tea, you have your feel good relaxed tea, you have your wake up and go tea. Not the go tea. But the go tea. Yeah. Anyway. Continuing with tools for detoxification. So we had curcumin, we had garlic, we had green tea extract. Now, how about sweating? And I guess this is where the topical comes in. Shackleton notes that sweating is an incredible tool, whether in a sauna or through exercise. Exercising through excreting through sweat is an efficient way that our bodies are designed to detoxify. Now, how much toxin you get out of your body when you sweat compared to expelling it through bathroom visits, I'm not too sure where sweating falls in the grand scheme of things. Not to say that it won't work. Not to say that it's not effective. Opening up the pores and you know, it helps with the good skin tone. It helps with keeping the one organ, the body's largest organ, in its healthiest state. Sweating, yeah, it does that. And so it's important to make sure that you sweat. Lymphatic massage. Has anybody ever had a lymphatic massage? I have not. I've had regular massages, but a lymphatic one specifically? Can't say that I have. First of all, it's not really a massage. It's a gentle touching of the lymphatic vessels. Exercise is also a form of lymphatic massage because muscles contract around the lymph vessels and nodes and help them move so that they can be cleaned or and recycled. Shackleton explains, for lymphatics, I also use a dry brush, which is like a loofah scrub. Using a dry brush against your skin can cause friction prior to showering, which causes your blood flow to help eliminate toxins through the capillaries. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now, I can see some of y'all reaching for your brush because, you know, some of you got the hair for it. I can't say I quite have the hair for a brush. I can't say that I have a brush. Now that I think about it. A toothbrush, if that can work, of course, it's going to take a little bit more effort. But use a brush, and over the skin, which gently massages the capillaries. Brilliant. But you can also go ahead and do some exercise. That works. Now, not everybody has the ability to exercise rigorously, whether it be because of joint problems or muscle problems or a combination. But you can do something to break a sweat. You can do something to build some muscles. You can use up those muscles in some way, shape, or form, free form, you know, just moving around. And your muscles are engaged. If your muscles are engaged, then the lymphatic nodes get massaged. And this is how you contribute to that detoxifying. Epsom salts. Having an Epsom salt bath is another safe way to detox. I know people do the Epsom salts on their feet when they've been on their feet for a long time. It helps them to feel good. A part of that is a little bit of a detox that is going on. Shackleton says, in particular, it supports phase 2 detox. And she suggests using 1 pound of salt per bath and soaking in it for 20 minutes. Doesn't matter what body size, using 1 pound for a bath. When was the last time any of you took a bath? I'm not saying when was the last time you cleaned your body. I mean bath. You fill the tub and you lay in it. When was the last time anybody did that? First of all, I can tell you, thinking back, my last bath had to have been somewhere about 1996, 97, thereabouts. Yeah. I've been doing showers. So, an Epsom salt bath, it is said, helps with the detoxification process. And it supports phase 2. So it's not even your entry level detox. You know, we're talking game stepped up. Detox 2.0. Then you have something I've never actually heard of before now. Burdock root. Burdock. Has anybody out there listening to this broadcast right now, whether you're on any of the affiliates or on kevinstew.com or on YouTube, burdock root. So the people on One Harmony Radio, NIE Radio, Island Worldwide, Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, Earth 96 FM, Mix102.com. Any of you out there, could you please let me know if you've heard of burdock root? 773-789-STEW. Just drop me a quick message. 773-789-7839. Shoot me a quick message or comment on the YouTube in chat. Burdock root. Any of you know it? It is said to be rich in antioxidants and a natural diuretic. This herb has been shown to help remove toxins from the bloodstream and to increase circulation. It improves both liver function and elimination, and it can be taken as a tea or as a supplement. Never heard of it. For the people that are into roots and natural remedies and teas and diet, burdock root. What can you tell me about it? Other than what I just told you. Thank you, Live Naturally, for giving us this information. And I have one more. Uva ursi. Y'all know that one? Also known as bearberry. Not Burberry, but bearberry. This herb is known to counter urinary tract infections and promote bladder health, but is also thought to reduce inflammation and can be good kidney tonic. So it's a good kidney tonic and a detoxifier. So these two last ones, I will admit, prior to seeing this bit of information, I'm not familiar with them. So bearberry, Bearberry, bearberry. Like you have blackberry, blueberry, bearberry. Or it's also known as uva ursi, UVAURSI. And burdock root. Both good, apparently, in the realm of detoxifying. The burdock, as it relates to removing toxins from the bloodstream. Bearberry, as it relates to bladder health. Now, here's how my mind works. If it is good for bladder health, does it also help to promote prostate health? So now I'm talking about in the realm of men's health. Because the bladder is right there, the prostate is right there, and, well, practically one resting on top of the other. And so if one is healthy, then the other should also be healthy. And if one is ailing, then the other might be ailing too. So if bearberry will help with urinary tract infections and help with bladder health, could it possibly help to promote prostate health? or prevent some of the strain on or pressure on the prostate. That's my thought. I didn't look into it, like I said, so maybe it's something that I should look into at some point in time. Nikki says, my cousin does Epsom salt soaks regularly, and she said she uses 1 cup. So, okay, so the recommendation is a pound for a bath. A pound of Epsom salt, right? 1 pound per bath, soaking for 20 minutes. Nikki, you're saying your cousin uses 1 cup. Now, that makes me ask a few questions. 1, how long does she stay in this soak? How long does she soak for? Using this 1 cup of Epsom salt. And 2, how big is this bath? For 1 cup of Epsom salt to be effective when the recommendation is 1 pound. And, well, there's actually another question. Is this 1 cup the size of, or does this 1 cup hold volume of 1 pound? So those are my question. Nikki says she soaks for 30 minutes. So it's 1 cup, and yes, I'm stressing the cup. 1 cup, just like the 1 cup that you use when you're measuring for baking, or if you're cooking a small pot of rice, you use 1 cup to cook a small pot of rice, right? 1 cup. And she feels good after. Anybody else use only 1 cup? I know people that use 1 cup of Epsom salt to soak their feet. She uses it for a whole bath for 20 minutes. How big is your cousin? Because your cousin has to be a small person, and this is a small bath. Not making fun of your cousin's size or anything like that, but I'm curious. I really am. And this is why people don't talk to me. I end up asking these questions that. But I truly am curious, as to how that goes. Anyway, measuring 1 cup is much less than 1 pound. Normal size person. Wow. Okay, Cynthia B says 2 cups equal 1 pound. So ½ pound of Epsom salt does the job for her for 30 minutes. Okay, you know what, Cynthia? That kind of put things into some perspective too, because if you use less quantity for a longer time, I guess you can have a similar effect. You can also use peppermint and eucalyptus oil with the Epsom salt for the feet. Okay, cool. But is that just for when you on your feet a lot and you want to feel good? Or is that a part of a detox by way of the feet? So I have all of these questions and not much time to get answers. But still, you can give your answers. Those of you who have an opinion or a point to share, you can go ahead and share it. Most of my answers are coming in on the YouTube chat, and I'm fine with that. But yes, thank you for that quick math and measurement. Cynthia B. I truly appreciate of it. So, real quick, in a quick overview, tools for detoxification: curcumin, garlic, green tea extract or catechins, sweating, lymphatic massage, Epsom salts, burdock root, bearberry or uva ursi. Try some of these. Let me know what works for you. Green tea is always at my disposal, so I'll definitely get in on some of the green tea. Well, some more green tea in my system, because you can never have. Well, I guess you could do too much, but if you do a little bit, it's better than doing none at all. And so you make these minor adjustments, and over time you can end up having made a major adjustment just because you put in the effort. We'll get to revisit this again because Ramona is not getting off the hook that easily. Although she has good reason, we'll forgive her and we'll just continue pushing through. Because right now, we're going to get into some musical therapy. And I have some new music again to introduce to you guys. Some of you have heard this. I played it just this past Saturday on the Saturday Stew on Reggae Global Radio, just after I had gotten it. Yeah, so when I played it, it was the first time I was playing it. And it was just minutes after I received it. This is Ernie Smith. Brand new track. It's called Lead Us Not Into Temptation. I don't want to stay away from the temptation of indulging too much in the things that we're going to need to take a detox to get rid of, don't we? Yeah, I think so.
So many of us long to see thee. Millions on earth long to be free. So many people are thirsty, long for the waters of life. Forever we fight one another, war between sisters and brothers, forgetting that we all belong to thee. Every man, every woman and child. Lead us not into temptation. Let there be peace for all nations. Lead us, O Lord, to live by your word and sing you the way to salvation. It's still in our hearts what we need, Lord. Banish all hunger and greed, Lord.
I'd like for y'all to know Ernie is still performing. He performed on Sunday at Reggae Genealogy down in Broward. He'll be performing in about 2 weeks in Orlando for this benefit concert for Lieutenant Stitchy. Brand new music from Ernie Smith. Lead us not into temptation.
So many of us long to see thee. Millions on earth long to be free. So many people are thirsty, long for the waters of life. Forever we fight one another, war between sisters and brothers, forgetting that we all belong to thee. Every man, every woman and child. Lead us not into temptation. Let there be peace for all nations. Lead us, O Lord, to live by your word and sing you the way to salvation. It's still in our hearts what we need, Lord. Banish all hunger and greed, Lord. Please be the way to heaven, we pray. We desperately need you today. Oh, shed let the peace for all nations. Lead us, O Lord, to live by your word and sing you the way to salvation. It's still in our hearts what we need, Lord. Banish all hunger and greed, Lord. Please be the way to heaven, we pray. We desperately need you today. Lead us not into temptation. Let there be peace for all nations. Lead us, O Lord, to live by your word and sing you the way to salvation. It's still in our hearts what we need, Lord. Banish all hunger and greed, Lord. Please be the way to heaven, we pray. Please be the way to heaven, we pray.
No weapons allowed in my departed. Just bring the queen and left the machine. Everybody feeling
This is Korik.
no weapons allowed in my departed. Power on the scene. Make sure bring your queen. Left the bad man.
It's called No Weapons Allowed.
No weapons allowed in my departed. Just bring the queen and left the machine. Everybody feeling angry. No weapons allowed in my departed. Power on the scene. Make sure bring your queen. Left the bad vibes all road before you're working. It's time for us to have some fun. Cause we work so hard, now the week is done. Party time, call the weekend done. We no want no negativity. So if a badness you are praying, not invited to this party. We come to dance to the music. Take your girl by the hand. Feel the music while we use it to spread love across the land. We come to dance to the music and we're only having fun. So leave the bad vibes, leave the night, and leave all the guns. Because there's no weapons allowed in that party. Just bring your queen and left your machine. Everybody feeling irate. No weapons allowed in that party. Power up on the scene. Make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes are road and keep the vibes clean. No weapons allowed in that party. Just bring your queen and left your machine. Everybody feeling irate. No weapons allowed in that party. Power up on the scene. Make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes are road before you're working. Every woman on my girlfriend, and every man in all the place on my brethren. Be a good vibes so you build with my friend them. Music a play selector, just a shell them. It's a party, not a war zone. So leave all your weapons at home. Bring your girls and your crews and your dancing shoes, but don't bring your phone. We come to dance to the music. Take your girl by the hand. Feel the music while we use it to spread love across the land. We come to dance to the music and we're only having fun. So leave the bad vibes, leave the knives, and leave all the guns. Because there's no weapons allowed in that party. Just bring your queen and left the machine. Everybody feeling angry. No weapons allowed in that party. Power up on the scene. Make sure bring your queen. Left the bad vibes on road and keep the vibes clean. No weapons allowed in that party. Just bring your queen and left the machine. Everybody feeling angry. No weapons allowed in that party. Power up on the scene. Make sure bring your queen. Left the bad vibes on road before you're well, I'm in the mood to have a good time tonight. I just saw the party people them there. Come to have fun, we never bring no gun. Cause I just saw the party people them there. We feel alright and we don't want to fight. And we know we're the party people them. We come to dance to the music. Take your girl by the hand. Feel the music while we use it to spread love across the land. We come to dance to the music and we're only having fun. So leave the bad vibes, leave the knives, and leave all the guns. No weapons allowed in that party. Just bring the queen and left the machine. No weapons allowed in that party.
Don't watch it, don't say. Oh no, no. Break it up.
So on Sunday, the band Understand and the likes of Sugar, Ernest Smith,
So sorry.
grace the stage. Was this band right here? It's the Code Red Band. This is their track Dance Crusher.
You know what the man says? Say we having a party. Everyone is feeling irie.
better watch my lawn. You think it greener cause it diary.
Let me get a tune from another person that graced the stage. His name is Phil Watkins.
While them dischanted, I address in a work in a party.
This track is called Lion.
For success, I am not deep.
Representing reggae music and reggae genealogy for this reggae month.
Cause when you think you have it all worked out, cause you find a way to shut me out. When I say no more, I'll be settling the score. I am lion. Now hear me roar. Hear me roar. Step with your tricks, move with your traps. Don't try that with me. And this hunt me, I pull out the stops. It's all or nothing when you're hungry. Cause when you think you have it all worked out, cause you find a way to shut me out. When I say no more, I'll be settling the score. I am lion. Now hear me roar. Hear me roar. Hear me roar. Cause when living
Like you came to take me to the sky.
Come on, taking it down nice and easy for you.
You were an angel in disguise.
Now, you know performers need supporting vocals, right?
From spending an eternity alone
This big voice here is attached to a little lady. It was one of those vocalists that supported all of these artists that were on the stage at Reggae Genealogy this past Sunday. Her name is Lacey Soul.
Now I see.
This track is called Fantasy of Mine. You got to feel it.
You just don't know how much you're on my mind.
Oh, Kevin, you're so good. Music just turns me on.
Like you came to take me to the sky. I never knew you were an angel in disguise. You saved me from spending an eternity
Yeah, man, it's so nice. I gotta play it twice.
Like you came to take me to
Connecting with my inner rebel.
I never knew.
I guess I need to go a little deeper for that.
In disguise. You saved me from spending an eternity alone in the dark. You were my life. Just your smile, and I can feel your tenderness. Now I see you are the one that's meant for me. I believe for me this is what's meant to be. I found out once again, for me will never end this fantasy. Oh, we meet all alone every night. Oh, I sigh, 'cause your touch is all that's on my mind. You belong to someone else's arms, you run. Come to me now and share my night. Just your smile, and I can feel your tenderness. Now I see you are the one that's meant for me. I believe for me this is what's meant to be. I found love once again, for me will never end this fantasy. Sweat drops, teardrops, what difference does that make on my pillow when I show nobody else will know? Touch me, feel me, kiss me tenderly, hear me fantasy. Just your smile, and I can feel your tenderness. Now I see you are the one that's meant for me. I believe for me this is what's meant to be. I found love once again, for me will never end this fantasy.
Such a sexy, sexy tune. Let me tell you. Whew.
She told me she's sexual. Ryan Dangerous.
This is how I'm gonna part company with y'all tonight. That new tune from Ryan Dangerous. Named Grip Lock.
She put a grip lock on me. She make me spend all the money. She get the monster out up in her house.
As we part company for this edition of Healthy Love. Thank you to the affiliates. One Harmony Radio, NIE Radio, Mix102.com, Earth 96 FM, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonNinja.com, Ireland Worldwide. Much love to y'all.
Make it real and a pop style. Off in the parachute, me horrible, but me a tell a truth. Think I love making this, me a drape it, make the kitty rate me. She put a green lock on me. She make me spend all the money. She get the monster out up in her house. She a run all about. She put the whiplash on me, and make my pockets empty. Me have to stamp out, and talk about more. They show a head girl fit in your bed. Get you together, stop living in your head, girl. Sensation. Who knows? It could have been the rose. Feel those, kill those. Don't you know? They got the rabbit and get a better habit. Full of these, get on your knees. Keep exercise, make this something tight. Off in the parachute, be horrible. when me a tell the truth. Think I love making this, me a drip it, make it rate me. She put a grip lock on me. She make me spend all me money. She can't step out, up in her house. She a run all about. She put the whiplash on me.
Surgery Parts Company. Do remember, look up for moments of your community. Your community is not just the development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. So those that you pass on the bus, the plane, the boat, the train, whether you walk, ride or drive, these are members of your community. Do something good for one of them today, because you never know what's going to do something good for you tomorrow. Well, thank you all for hanging out. Wherever you are in the world. My name is Kevin Stew. This is what I like to do it to you, for you, and with you. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, right here, KevinStew.com. The night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. Saturdays Stew, 8 p.m. Eastern. ReggaeGlobalRadio.com. Right after Reason with Ratigan. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, wherever you are in the world from right here in South Florida. I bid you all a good night. Take care, be good. If you can't be good at it. I'm out of here. Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on KevinStew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.